Hey guys, I'm Viper and welcome back to my Monaco Grand Prix preview quiz video. And obviously this is the answers one. So yeah, obviously early on in the week I asked you guys a bunch of questions, said would you do me the favour answering a couple of questions and leave your predictions down in the comments. You guys seem to enjoy it and you had a crack at the answers, I'm guessing. But yeah, now today I'm going to be revealing said answers, and yeah, let's get on with it. So the first question that I asked was, who has won the Monaco Grand Prix a record-breaking 6 times? The answer was Ayrton Senna. Now, obviously Graham Hill, I might just mention this, Graham Hill was called Mr. Monaco, but then I'd say Ayrton Senna is now pretty much either Master of Monaco or Mr. Monaco himself, because he won it 6 times. Obviously he's dead now, but I'd say he's Mr. Monaco. I'm pretty sure he got the title off Graham Hill when he won it 6 times. Anyway, moving on. Question 2, I asked, in 2004, Michael Schumacher crashed out of the Monaco Grand Prix by hitting another driver, but who was the other driver? The answer, and he's in this weekend's Indy 500, is Juan-Pablo Montoya, who was driving for BMW Williams back when that team was a thing and was actually winning races. Sorry Williams, I do apologise. Question 3. I asked, how many F1 drivers has Monaco produced? The answer was 3. Now I know what you're going to say, but hang on a minute, isn't there 2? There is, but if you check your history books, and believe me, I actually had to go and look on Wikipedia and look at actual information for drivers, but there's actually 3. Rosberg isn't one of them, don't worry. There's like Louis Chiron, what was the other guy's name? Oh, I can't remember. Louis Chiron was obviously one of them. There was another guy who was a Monegasque that David Coulthard named in the Monaco Special last year. But then there's actually another guy, I cannot remember his name, but it's actually 3 drivers, not 2. So it's kind of not a trick question, but there you go. However, the next one might feel like it. Well, because for question 4, I asked, how many times has James Hunt won the Monaco Grand Prix? The answer was 0. He did not. He never won it. He never won it. I thought he had, but apparently never did. And the last question, question 5, which turns your attention to the actual year in the history books of F1 before it became a proper sport. So I said, in which year was the first ever Monaco Grand Prix held? The answer was 1929. Which, if you think about it, what's that? 88 years ago? So there you go, 88 years ago, the first Monaco Grand Prix was held, which is crazy. I mean, we all know Monaco's got, you know, history and heritage, but to think that it's been sat there since 1929 or 28 or whatever it was, it's ridiculous, to be honest. I mean, I know there's a few tracks that have been on the calendar since like 1950, but Monaco's is probably the oldest track of all time. But it's still on the calendar, it's not changed much. You know, they've had a variety of winners, which is nice, apart from when Rosberg was winning it, obviously, but there you go. Anyway, so that's it for the answers. Like I said, be sure to leave your, well, obviously I didn't say this before, but make sure you leave your scores down in the comment section down below. I want to know how much you know about the Monaco Grand Prix's background. It'd be interesting to see how much you actually know. And yeah, like I said, just before I do go, I just want to give a couple of shout outs to a few people. This is a first for quite a bit, but just some channels that I want to recommend to you guys that you might be interested in. The first off is the Moaning Yorkshireman. Obviously you've seen me with him before. I've spoken to him on several occasions. You might have seen me in one of his videos if you subscribe to his channel already. But he's a cracking bloke. I'd highly recommend going and checking him out. He does some cracking content. He admitted to me that he said, I'm not like the best person in the world, but trust me, I personally think his content's quite funny. And he's a cracking guy. He knows what he's doing, he knows what he's talking about. He might go on rants, but he knows what he's talking about and he gets to the point rather well. Unlike me, I go off topic quite easy. The next guy is Mushy Gaming. You guys might know who he is, but might not. Again, the links to these guys will be down in the description. A guy called Mushy Gaming. He does a variety of content, mainly touring cars and a little tiny bit of F1, I think. But at the moment he's doing, I believe it's a playthrough of Tucker Race Driver, the original one that was out on the PS2 or the PC. He's also doing, I believe, a season of the 1992 British Touring Car Championship on Race 07. That's a modded career mode, which I'm quite enjoying watching so far. He's doing a cracking job. And the last one, what's the other thing that he does? He's done plenty of other series. He's done like Talk with Touring Cars, Talkers do Touring Cars on the PS1, if you guys remember that. Talk with Touring Car Championship, I think he's done 2 seasons on that. He's done plenty of driving games, and personally I think he's doing a cracking job. Ford Racing 1 on the PS1, he's also doing that. Whether he's finished or not, I'm not sure, but like I said, he's doing a cracking job. I'd highly recommend going and checking him out. His content's quite good. Next one, JD Gaming and F1 Games PlayStation. These two go hand in hand with one another, mainly because they're on the PlayStation 4 side of things. I know Josh is as well, again on in the Yorkshireman. The reason why I'm putting these two together is because they both do spoofs of things. So like for example, Dave or F1 Games PlayStation, he does like a Calvin Jordan career mode. And Jamie does a Jody and Palmer thing where he takes the mick. And which reminds me, getting on to the last one, is DCC F1. I've never mentioned him before. Actually I might have done. But he's another guy who makes F1 content. He's currently doing F1 2016 career mode. I think he's driving for Mana or Haas. I can't remember which team. It might be Haas, I'm not sure. But he also does reviews and things like that for each race weekend, for F1 anyway. He's a big F1 fanatic, and I'd highly recommend checking him out. And there's just one other channel that I recommend going and checking out. However, it's not like one person, it's a set of guys, and that is Motorcast. A couple of my mates from the F1 community are actually over there. If you guys want to go and check them out, I'll leave a link down in the description. If you, like I said, if you don't know who they are, it's a group of lads which includes Toby, Review TIJ, Matt, Table Matt, Matt 212 Gaming, Josh, Smooth Racing, Joe Airturno, I think Stop Matt's on there, Benny, the Slovenian Sonic. There might be one other person, I think there's like 8 or 9 lads that's in it, but they obviously split them up over different bits, if you get what I mean, and they cover a variety. I'm not joking, the content that they cover is variety. British touring cars, MotoGP, F1, I think they cover the WEC possibly, Formula E they definitely cover. So if any of that is in your, any of that information sounds likeable to you and you enjoy those sports, I highly go and recommend checking them out. The quality is top, they've got top quality content. I know that Joe's been doing some F1 podcasts and stuff on his own channel. He's been using the face cam stuff, which is nice. I'll give him credit where it's due. But yeah, I'd highly recommend going and checking those guys out. Like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description to their channels, so you can go and check them out and subscribe if you want to. But yeah, if you could, then great. If not, that's completely optional. That's completely up to you. But anyway, I've rambled on way too long, and I'm going to wrap this video up here. Yeah, so that's been all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I do apologise for the length of it. It has been way too long than it should have been. But yeah, until next time, I've been Vibe Racing. You guys have been awesome watching. Enjoy the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend. Should be a cracking one, hopefully. And also the Indy 500 if you guys are watching that. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Ta-ra!